even though I'm a Jaguar fan, like I'm a realist when it comes to it. Like I know the team's not really that good. Okay, like I get that. So like, as far as this year goes, I guess it's tank for Trevor. Or
that's what you got to do.
I mean,
you literally have to tank for a chance to not even get him. That's crazy. To
so
me.
let's move on to that. Let's move on to the Jaguars.
Oh my God, that's what he looks like.
How's it going?
Leonard Fournette.
That's Leonard and that's Yannick. The two players that just got traded.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so bro, why are you guys tanking? What's wrong with the Jaguars?
I mean, it kind of it really, honestly, it goes back to 2016, honestly. I mean, they brought in Tom Coughlin, you know, because they were often saying that the Jaguars were like, it was like a loose ship, you know, it was like player.
Ran.
Yeah. So, you know, he came in, he tightened it up and everything, but a lot of the players on the defense, Jalen Ramsey, a couple of other guys, didn't like how he was running the team. You know, he'd have the clock where it'd be like if you're on time, then you're late, so you'd have to come in 5 minutes early.
Just sounds like school.
It was. That's why Jalen Ramsey's tweeting, "Free all my dogs."
It was school, but they definitely didn't learn anything.
And the thing is, I mean, look, he's not wrong. And the thing about it is that even though that team was good in 2017, a lot of the issues that they had last year and in 2018 were in 2017. It's just that they were winning, so it kind of covered it up.
And 2017 was the year they made the playoffs.
AFC Championship game, yeah.
And almost beat the Patriots.
Almost. That's not winning. But
hey, man, I remember when we were talking about the Jaguars that year, and remember when Chance was getting really excited about them, and we said that they're not going to be the Jets when we made it 2 straight AFC championships.
Yeah. You guys actually did say that.
Yeah. And Chance was like, you will see.
Yeah, he did.
You will see.
That's funny.
I mean, look, Andrew Luck obviously retired at the beginning of last year. And Lamar Miller
definitely said last year you guys are going to make the playoffs.
I did say that.
Yep.
I did say that.
Reminded me that. Yep.
Because look, I'm looking at Andrew Luck got injured. Well, not
wait.
injured,
What did Andrew Luck getting hurt make you believe that your team was good where you can make the playoffs?
No, because it's less competition.
Andrew Luck was going to win the division.
Because like the year that we went to the AFC Championship game, Deshaun Watson got injured as a rookie. Andrew Luck I don't even think he played that year. I think he had like surgery or something because they had Jacoby Brissett starting. And it was the Titans, but, you know, I thought that because of injuries and I'm expecting the defense to still be good, even though we got Josh Allen. He's nice, by the way. I thought that we would be good, but, you know, you had Nick Foles. And
talk to us about that because he loves Nick Foles. So speak to us about that.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fan of the signing when it first came out anyway. So it was kind of like a conflict of interest with me picking the Jaguars because my whole thinking is if Nick Foles is what Joel says he is with the defense, then they should be able to win a division without Andrew Luck.
And then what did he show you? What did he become?
Well, he became a terrible signing that goes on the Jaguar front office, and I'm gonna get into that. In a sec.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking that if Gardner Minshew would have been the quarterback in 2017, you guys might have beat the Patriots and made it to the Super Bowl that year.
I mean, you could say
Stop.
that.
Stop.
Wait, what?
Stop.
Well, he didn't turn the ball over as much as
Stop.
Blake did.
Yeah, Blake Bortles or Gardner Minshew. Like
Gardner Minshew, when did he get drafted?
Last year. He's a rookie.
How the hell are you just going to throw him in 2017 like that?
No, I'm saying if he was a quarterback there.
Well,
but how are you just gonna plug him? He got drafted last year. You're just gonna push him back.
No, but if Gardner Minshew was given the same team, he can do something with that.
He's gonna go off of his stats from the rookie year. I mean,
Gardner Minshew is really good. I really like Gardner Minshew.
Well, I mean, like if he played like that and he was in the league, then yeah. But I mean, I don't know because again, Gardner was a rookie. Blake wasn't. You know,
yeah, Gardner.
And there were too many times last year where the Jaguars couldn't score in the first half. Like they were averaging like 3 points in the first half.
Worst quarterback.
When in 2017?
No, last year.
2017,
the offense was decent.
Can I ask you a question though? Was your offense that good in 2017? Like, did you have weapons around?
It was above average because Allen Robinson got injured week 1, but you had Marquise Lee who played all year.
But it's also
Allen Hurns was decent.
Those type of numbers are really deceptive because when your defense is that good, you create turnovers and field position for your offense.
Field, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Like the defense really had to be elite for their offense to maintain its performance.
Yeah,
so you guys have you guys have one playoff appearance in 10 years.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I have this question for you. So you guys are obviously tanking for Trevor. Do you think that Trevor Lawrence, like based off what you've seen in college, do you think that he's actually gonna be that good?
I mean, I think that he can. I think that he can be really good. I saw him play against Ohio State, and he wasn't exactly the best, but even though he had an off game.
I think the question is this: do you think
he can turn the franchise around?
If you are the Jaguars general manager, are you just kicking Gardner Minshew to the curb for Trevor? Or are you like, no, we're just going to keep Gardner Minshew and build with him?
Well, I mean, like, honestly, it's going to depend on how he does this year. And I don't think that they gave him. He didn't get depth. He didn't get the best hand dealt to him because they gutted the whole roster. Okay. And they didn't even really get him any good offensive weapons. I mean, I'm not really relying on rookies.
Chark is good. That's about it.
I mean, yeah, but
D.D. Westbrook.
Chark
no,
is
and the thing
He's
is, they were all there last year, and the offense was still only averaging
Josh
3
Oliver.
points. He can't stay healthy. He's on IR, man. I'm being dead serious. He like broke his foot running in a training camp like a few weeks ago.
Wait, so
Oh my god.
wait, you don't think Trevor Lawrence is that good?
I don't know how he's going to transition to the league. I mean, I think he's a great prospect, but I feel like he's not an Andrew Luck level prospect to me. Like, Andrew Luck is the best quarterback prospect I've ever seen come out of college, and I don't see that with Trevor. I mean, Clemson faces some really bad teams. They don't have good competition at all.
I mean, like for the most part though, when he goes up against top competition, he does do pretty well.
Last year against LSU.
All right, if you want to take out that,
he has played like 2-3 years, so you got to kind of like put it all in.
And he's only lost one game his entire career.
Say that one more time.
He's only lost one game his entire career.
Winning is not a quarterback stat, bro.
It's not.
It
I don't
matters
think
though.
so.
What the hell?
It's not. What do you mean?
Yo,
I can name
That's-
I can name a plethora of first rounders that come out of Clemson.
Okay, all right. Well, listen. If winning isn't a stat, then Gardner Minshew's the franchise quarterback. Then
No, I'm saying
really
winning
isn't a stat.
winning is not a quarterback driven stat. Like, I don't feel okay when the Jaguars won and made it to the AFC Championship. Is that due to Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles got a contract extension because of it.
But are we
he
gonna?
really did, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's because the Jaguars
Nick Foles got a
that's
contract
that's
extension because we won the chip.
That's because the Jaguars are dumb though.
because you won.
Because he
We
helped us
knew
win the
that
chip.
they didn't
So it
win
does
because of
matter.
Blake Bortles.
I don't
Well,
know
no,
what
but
he's talking about.
if you think about it though,
He
in the
lost me with that
in
one.
the AFC
He lost
Championship
me
game,
with
Blake Bortles actually did. He didn't do terrible. He actually did, in the first half he did really well. In the second half, it kind of like fell off. But when and look at Ryan Tannehill. He took them to the AFC Championship game.
He got paid, right?
He got like
So it does
100 and
matter.
something million over like 5
No,
years.
yeah, solid,
that was all on
steady
Derrick
quarterback
Henry.
play.
And Joe Flacco
But
too with
I
the Super
mean,
Bowl with the Ravens.
I was praising Ryan Tannehill the whole time, but you guys were really down on him, talking about
That's
Derrick
not what
Henry.
we're talking about right now.
Derrick
though.
Henry
That's
carried
not what we're
them.
talking about right
So
now.
if we're talking,
You don't even got to go to the playoffs this year.
it's a toss up.
But you were just.
Yo, this
it's a
guy.
toss up right now.
That's not what we said though. You said
And we know
winning
Derrick
is not a
Henry. we
QB driven
know
stat.
Derrick Henry.
No,
was
it's not, because I feel
How
like
so,
there's
though?
more stuff that attribute to winning than just the quarterback. And it there's difference for different teams, especially in college. Like, if we're gonna bring up college stats and winning, Dwayne Haskins was phenomenal.
He was a phenomenal college quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's why I said I'm not sure how he's going to transition to the NFL.
only been in the league for 2
so,
years.
So to
Actually
give me a stat in college about how much he's won, I really don't care about that when talking about how he's going to transition to the NFL.
I mean,
Especially with the competition and
because
the
if Trevor
Clemson plays in.
Lawrence was losing, we wouldn't be talking about him as
Yeah,
much if he
we
was
wouldn't.
winning. So I don't.
Daniel Jones lost a lot at Duke, and he was.
Although he
He
was
went to
kind of
Duke,
a
bro.
late bloomer though.
He went to
so-
Duke. Duke isn't a football school. He went to Duke.
No, I know, but I'm saying.
They're not projected to win though. Like that's.
But there's quarterbacks that haven't won a lot that have.
I mean, but if
drafted
Trevor
high.
Lawrence was if he's at a winning football school, so if he was losing there, it would be a lot different than him actually winning. He's lost one game.
Every quarterback outside of Tua that's went to Alabama, what quarterbacks have gotten drafted high in the NFL and they've won a lot?
Was it Joe Namath?
No, it wasn't Joe. I'm talking about
I'm
recently.
talking about
man.
Alabama. I'm talking about recently.
I'm talking about Greg McElroy.
He was trash.
Those type of
Couldn't
guys.
throw the ball past 40 yards.
Alabama
He was
just started
no,
getting
terrible.
okay quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, they're more about running the football and playing defense.
So I feel like you can't be, especially coming out of college, you can't just look at winning and be like, oh yeah, this guy, he's
It definitely
won so
helps,
much.
though.
But how is I don't really watch much of him, but how is Trevor Lawrence mechanics and like how's his potential? Like, does he have a strong arm? Can he run?
Yeah,
No,
he's
yeah,
he's
see the field
prototypical.
well.
He's like 6'6", 215.
That seems like a
They've been
good
talking
rifle
about
arm.
this. They've been talking about this young man since the day he walked into Clemson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was like the number one recruit coming out of high school too.
Yeah, I mean he
Oh,
has
he can
all
definitely
the
play.
he has all
They've been
the
talking about the Jaguars are going to tank for him for mad long.
You've been telling me this since like last year.
Well, because the thing is, if you look at all the roster moves, it would come across as we are tanking. And
You are tanking.
And
No, you are tanking.
No, you are.
It's not come across. That's
no,
what you're
but
doing.
the team will
what
say
you're doing.
otherwise. And the
The
thing
team
about
won't say
and the
otherwise.
thing
No,
about it
every
is-
team.
No, yeah, they will.
Every
You
team.
think so?
Every team.
You
will
think the
definitely
Jaguars
say
walk
otherwise.
into this year and say we can
Well,
compete?
well, and listen,
every
and
team
Riv,
does it.
Riv,
That's
that's the
teams
thing
in
that
the
doesn't really
NFL
make sense because like
They just
teams
gonna
in the
lie down.
NFL, they don't really tank. The front offices do, but in terms of the players are going to play hard. The coaches are going to scheme every game like
Yo,
it's their
yeah,
last
yeah,
game.
yeah. Well, wait.
and that's the thing that's so weird about this
That's
because
ridiculous.
No, it's
like
true though.
I would like if they decided to tank, then I
I'll
really
give you a
wouldn't
good
be against
example.
it because it shows that you have a plan.
Yeah.
But you have the GM and the head coach who are under a mandate that they're supposed to win, and you're giving up all these players. That's why this doesn't make any sense to me.
No, I feel like if you in the locker room, it's like you and the guys know, like we're not gonna make. The
Well,
playoffs
look,
this
so
year.
Joel, we're obviously Jets fans. I know there was like a couple seasons ago where they were projected to go 0-16, and that team ended up winning 8 games with Josh McCown. So I mean, I was on board with us tanking that year, but the Jets pulled off 8 wins with a 39-year-old quarterback. So I don't think any team in the NFL tanks on purpose.
And I really believe in Minshew, not as like this excellent top 10 quarterback, but just as a quarterback that can win games.
He's decent.
He's
yeah.
definitely going to ruin their plans for tanking. Minshew.
I mean, look, if you're gonna put because a lot of times people say, well, the Jaguars had all these problems, they still won 6 games. But if you're gonna really put it in the context, they beat the Bengals, and that game was close until Yannick Ngakoue, who's no longer with the team, by the way, got an interception that turned into a pick six.
But you have Kalavion Chasen though. Out of LSU, with
Caleb
CJ
on Chase on actually.
Yeah, Chase on, and you have CJ Henderson.
I feel bad
Yeah.
for you guys.
I mean,
Your teams are terrible.
but the thing is like I don't go into the season relying on rookies because
They're
Talk to
rookies.
him.
at least to me it's like
Talk to
you're,
Denzel Mims. Talk to him.
wait, isn't he injured?
Trying to
Nah,
tell
he's
him.
back now. He's gonna be
He's
ready.
back?
Don't
for
rely on
yeah.
the rookies, man.
He's gonna be
Look,
dumb nice.
Because like the thing
Next
is with
Jerry
me,
Rice.
like I feel like if you get
Giant.
anything from the rookies, it's kind of just like you're adding gravy on it because you really don't know how they're gonna respond in NFL. And the thing is with the second round wide receiver we got, Laviska Shenault, like they're saying he could be really good, but I'm looking at DJ Chark and his first year was terrible, and it took him a year before he became what he was. So I really can't rely on rookies. And when you got 16 rookies starting,
Damn.
that does not go towards winning.
Yeah,
and the
John
defense,
DiFilippo is still your offensive
no,
coordinator, right?
he's John Gruden.
You're not gonna win a
Oh.
damn
Yeah,
thing.
he went to Chicago. I think he's the quarterback's coach there.
Mm.
But it's like the Nick Foles reunion because they.
So
got
you're not
dragged
gonna
in
make the
everywhere.
playoffs.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we might win 3 games.
God damn.
Well, no, because look, you got to look at the schedule. We got the Colts. We're playing
You got
the
your
Bi-
division. I get that part.
You're facing the Packers, the Ravens, the Vikings. The Chargers.
Damn.
And see, people think that we're gonna win 8-9 games down there, and I'm
You just
like,
don't see it.
I'm like, what are you on?
I feel you.
Because like again, you gutted the whole defense, and again, people say Gardner won 6 games with all the
I
mess.
talk your shit.
Oakland, okay, Yannick Ngakoue and Calais Campbell were big pieces of that game because it was 16-3 at halftime. Okay, the defense didn't give up anything else, and Gardner was able to come back. The 2 guys that were most responsible for that are no longer with the team.
Talk to them Jaguars fans. Talk to them. Talk to them. Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, look, guys, I love the Jags as much as you guys do, but you got to be real when it comes to this, And if you're gonna go into the season expecting, we're gonna compete for a playoff spot, 10-6, 11-5, I don't recommend that. And again, I would love to be proved wrong and they win and they make the playoffs, but they're gonna have to prove it to me because it's like no, because I've picked them to do well the last 2 years and it's
you've been
resulted.
disappointed.
Yeah, it's
So
resulted.
you're
in,
expecting disappointment again.
I am, and again, you have to look at the roster. I can't rely on.
Dude, you said
16
60.
rookies.
You lost
Said-
me when you had
look-
16
He said, look at the
rookies.
roster 15 times. We get it.
That's more than
16
half
rookies.
of the 22 players that started.
Bro said
Exactly.
16 rookies. That's
crazy.
So I mean, like,
Yo, as
I can't-
bad as
yeah.
the Jaguars like offense
You might be
is
worse?
projecting to be, yeah, the Jets we have less offensive weapons than you guys. You guys have
We have
Andre
Brashard
Norwell,
Perriman.
Brandon Linder is there too, right?
Yeah, he's a center. Yeah,
Yeah, like you guys have a better offensive line.
That's
You
that
guys
AFC
have
stuff.
better wide receivers. Our tight end is better, and our running back is better, and our quarterback is better. But you guys have Sam Darnold's better than Minshew, bro.
Oh boy.
How about Jamison Crowder? What you think about him, Joel? You think he's gonna be having a good season?
Nah, he'll have a good season.
He's our number one, right?
You guys are so
He's a slot,
trash.
though, yeah.
Oh my god.
But DJ Chark's definitely a better
If
than
I had to,
DJ
if I had to
Chark
put my
stud.
money up on which one of your teams would make the playoffs, if I really had to
You'd
choose,
save your money.
I would just say,
Yeah.
you guys are trash.
And that's not including. We also got to play the Titans and the Texans.
That's tough.
So
yo. I feel bad
because
for
I
you.
was looking through the schedule the other day, and it's like I really can't find a team, at least on talent wise.
I wish we
that you guys can beat.
Yeah, because like people will say the Bengals, but AJ Green's coming back. They had
Tyler Boyd.
They had the first round pick, Jonah Williams, who
Burrow.
got injured, but he's coming back
Joe
this
Burrow.
year.
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
Yo, their
Joe
defense
Mixon.
is good, too.
I wanted him
L.
over Fournette, by the way.
L.
DJ Reader's
L.
there now.
L.
They got a nice team.
L.
Yeah, they do.
L.
They signed
L.
every cornerback
L.
from Minnesota.
L.
So they're
I
gonna be
mean,
respectable.
I just hear hella L's.
Yeah, like unless they, because in the NFL anything can happen. I mean, I got it at 3-13. I would like to see them go 9-7 or 10-6, but you gotta be realistic.
13 is the ceiling.
All right, so I think
It must
you,
suck.
you got everything out of your chest.
Yeah.
Well,
within the Jaguars.
actually,
Oh,
no.
whoa, we got it.
Nah, if he wants, he could do it. What do you got to say now?
Because again, I mean, I don't think that it had to go this way in terms of everyone getting let go. No, wait. Just hear me. The owner is why this all happens.
You
okay?
have the worst owner in the
Sounds
NFL.
like a bad
No.
divorce.
No, the Jets and the Jaguars, I agree, have the worst owners
Well,
in
all
the NFL.
right. I'm not gonna go worse.
Maybe you guys just
I
pick
think that
player.
I think that he is tone deaf though, because he's come out numerous times saying, "Oh, we need to win," and you keep the same people in the front office that are causing the players to leave. I mean,
Reese Jones-Drew.
like at what
He was
point
nice.
do all the
Best
young
player.
talented players on
David
your team,
Garrard.
when they continue to say that, I'm just glad I'm out of Jacksonville. Ronnie Harrison just tweeted yesterday, I'm glad I'm with a team that can
This
win.
was his second
In
year
Cleveland.
too.
He said, I'm glad.
Damn.
This was-
He was talking about Cleveland as I'm glad I'm going to a team that has that's one goal is to win. Wow. And he's going to Cleveland.
He was a
saying
rookie
that.
last year, right?
That's mad disrespectful.
Second year.
Oh, okay.
And he's only like 23.
Should have came to
He's out
Philly.
of Alabama, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Third round pick.
We're
And we
way
got him for a
better than
fifth.
y'all. We're way better.
And and going back to the tanking thing, that's why this doesn't make much sense to me, because how are you keep talking about how they need to win, but they just gutted the whole roster, and they're supposedly, if they lose, they're all going to get fired. You don't think they're making the playoffs? None of us here
no.
do.
Oh, I
So
put $1,000. You don't.
I don't believe the owner when he says that winning will be paramount in this and this, because you don't make the type of moves they're making unless you got a knock on the door saying, I'm just saying this for show.
Hello, guys. You just watched a clip from Pick a Side. If you like our content, please like and subscribe and share our content across every platform. It helps us grow. Thank you for watching, and see you later.